So this is the solo shelter that I've been using. I like it a lot. It's really lightweight. It's simple. It has a ton of various ways to use it. This is in the shelter half method, and I went ahead and I put the vestibule on it. It has this little vestibule here, and I've totally staked it down. This is basically how I've been sleeping inside lately. I don't even use the ground tarp at this point, only when it's wet. Today I went ahead and used both poles. However, as you can see, this pole here, it has a loop right here on the top, and I actually have this pulling, and it's strung up to that branch, so it's pulling it. And then this is a drip eave, right, so that water can be dripping off the front, and I have this pulled out, and actually that's just a root, and I just dug underneath of it real quick and went around. One less stake to use, right? And it's an awesome shelter. It's totally nailed down. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's got a ton. There's something like, I don't know, at least a dozen pegs. This part is also pulling off the back, and I've got this just kind of half-assed tied to this other branch here. It's good enough. This shelter is bomb-proof in this method like that. The only thing that you'd really have to worry about is if it actually decided to dump rain. The way how the ground is shaped in this area, it might want to pool and puddle in that section. So when rain is a consideration, I usually pitch it in a place where higher ground, right? Higher ground. That way you don't wake up in a puddle. Like, duh, huh? So I don't know. Rain's not an issue right now. In fact, the forecast calls for heat. Lots of sunshine, you know. Yeah, crazy sunshine. Sun and heat. So this is what it's like inside the solo shelter. Okay, so this is what it's like in the solo shelter. It's obviously super small, you know. This is the top, and obviously the stove, and I'm gonna put a new door on it, you know, which is cool. And yeah, it's very small, right? You know, this is my sleeping bag and stuff, and put a tarp down. So yeah, this is the solo shelter. It's pretty small. Really though, really, it's big enough. It's just big enough for one person, no doubt. I guess 2 people could hunker down in here in an emergency, but it's cool though. As with everything from Kifaru, it totally rocks. It's amazing. Warmth. I kept the fire going all night long. I just let it smudge for the most part. It got down to about 40 degrees last night, you know. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I love all my teepee stuff. Okay, so the fire is going pretty good here. I actually turned the vent down to try to slow it down because it's blazing hot in here now. You know, it doesn't take much. You see, like, holy smack, huh? That, my friends, is serious heat. That's just heat there. Yeah, so, let's see. Oh no, I slept like a rock. This is the basic setup inside this solo shelter. A pile of crap everywhere and you just sleep on it all. Who cares?